3 more uncomfortable signs that you are starting to become that more authentic version of yourself. Number 1 is you find that you're not fitting in as much anymore. Where before you would force yourself to fit in, you would tend to like what other people like. You would mold yourself, you would wear a mask to fit in. Now you're just being yourself. And some people, your true friends in the world, they get that. Whereas other people, they're scared of that. They don't like it that you're becoming free. When they're stuck in the matrix, you're becoming free and they hate that. Number 2, you're taking accountability for the reality of what's happening. You're more present with yourself. You're more present with life. We're always going to experience a version of suffering. We're always going to have something bad happen to us. And people who don't like suffering, who don't like themselves, who are inauthentic, they cover that up with alcohol, with drugs, with porn, with a way to hide from the world. But if you're being authentic, then you expect. But if you're being authentic, you're accepting the world the way it is, and that means to let in the world. That means let in the pain as well as the pleasure. That means let in the hard times as well as the good times. And that is uncomfortable. Finally, you end up taking more risks, because when you're aligned with your true self, you know that it's actually a bigger risk to look back on your life with regrets because you haven't been true to yourself, because you haven't followed your passions, because you haven't followed your purpose. You haven't done things with meaning. You haven't stood up for the causes that matter to you. So when you're aligned with your authentic, true core self, you now find yourself taking those risks, because those risks seem like the only way to go, because the only way to go is to follow what matters to you, and that is your true self, your core self, your authentic self.